The Open Government Partnership is relatively new. It started officially in September 2011 on the fringes of the United Nations General Assembly. And it's basically an effort to make governments better by opening up towards their citizens. Citizens are increasingly demanding transparent, effective, and accountable government. And to become a member of OGP, participating countries must fulfill the eligibility criteria referring to fiscal transparency, of disclosure of public servants' assets, other aspects apart from fiscal transparency, access to information, and citizen engagement. So once a country fulfills those criteria and is interested and committed to joining the OGP, they embrace an open government declaration, and they deliver a concrete country action plan, which is developed in consultation, in a multi-stakeholder consultation with civil society and the private sector. And they commit to independent reporting and self-assessment of their progress going forward. So we're going to hear a lot about different initiatives which have been undertaken by countries which are members and countries which are hoping to become members. So I won't go into detail here, but an important aspect of the Open Government Partnership is leveraging technology in order to open up government to its citizens without fetishizing technology. It's not just technology for the sake of it. It's technology for the sake of facilitating the open engagement of government with its citizens. I represent the Africa Center for Open Governance, AfriCOG, which was one of the 9 civil society organizations on the inaugural steering committee which founded the OGP. And from the outset, one of the things about the OGP is that it's been very innovative and inclusive in its approach to work between governments and civil society. Civil society has always had a place at the table in the OGP. Even in terms of protocol, it would appear unusual to those who are used to very hierarchical protocol. But civil society has been at the table from the very beginning, and there's been a very serious effort to always include civil society in the elaboration of policies, etc. So this is one multilateral initiative which actually is different from others. In others, despite official and formal commitment to the involvement of civil society, you'll often find civil society haunting the corridors of conferences, trying to engage government rather than actually having a place at the center table. So the ambition of OGP, particularly from the perspective of civil society, is not to have yet another forum for empty promises and grandiose speeches. It's our ambition to encourage a race to the top, a race for excellence in opening up government to citizens. And in keeping with this, governments have to meet a set of minimum performance criteria on key dimensions of open government, which I mentioned before. In the African context, South Africa, Kenya, Tanzania, Ghana, Liberia, and Uganda were eligible, and apart from Uganda, all the others are members, and they're present here today, and we're very pleased to see them. But OGP does not impose priorities on countries. Priorities are self-selected in consultation with citizens. Important thing is that governments shouldn't just put together existing initiatives into an action plan. They should reach beyond that baseline. There must be an aspect of stretch in the commitments to open government. And we'll hear from government on their commitments. And in the African context, that's been in terms of opening up budgets, improving public participation, and commitments involving technologies such as South Africa's Environmental Management Information Portal and the Kenya Open Data Portal.